What's going on, everyone? Daniel here, and welcome to my Iron Fist spoiler review for Season 1, Episode 2, titled Shadowhawk Takes Flight. Again, spoiler review, make sure you have seen the episode, man. The fourth Defender has arrived. I'm very late on this review. Excuse me. Please forgive me. I'm going to have to punch my way through your love, man, and tell you that the Iron Fist is here, boy. Yes, you see the nips, but it's not important. It's the tattoo that is Iron Fist. I got it a week after the show. I really like Iron Fist, the character. I'm not a big fan of the show. I think Season 2 could be better, and I think he'll be better in Defenders, hopefully. Anyway, let's get on to the recap and then pros, cons, and final score. Thank you guys again so much for joining me. Let's go. So Danny meets Simon, and he is forced to take pills. Remember, last episode at the end, Joy and Ward ended up putting him in a psychiatric ward, or at least Ward did. He has fake ID, and he is being questioned by doctors. Harold talks to Danny and sees him useful to fight the Hand. Joy sends M&Ms to Danny. She knows it's him because he separates the Browns and throws the rest away. Ward tries to bribe Colleen into signing the papers to signing over her building where she lives in. It doesn't work. Danny is in a fight in a straitjacket, and powers come back his chi, and he ends up breaking the door and escaping the psychiatric ward. Now on to the pros, cons, and final score. Now, if you notice with Netflix shows, some of the greatest episodes in a Netflix show is episode 2 of each series for Marvel. Daredevil, season 1, episode 2, season 2, episode 2, Jessica Jones, season 1, episode 2, Luke Cage, season 1, episode 2. Very important things happen during episode 2. It's a pattern. This itself is one of the better episodes out of the season, and it still continues that kind of flair. The ending with him breaking the door and the effects and the way that it looked and having his chi and kicking those guys' asses, it was intense. It was absolutely insane to actually see that. As well, Simon, the side character. I'm very sad that we don't see Simon really at all over the next few episodes, and kind of like how Al died last episode. It's like, whatever happened to Simon? I did like the scenes in the ward hospital, especially the beginning where he was like, you should kill yourself. And he was a patient himself. It wasn't even a doctor. As well, those were really cool scenes there, and seeing him in that environment. And as well, Colleen not giving up, signing the papers and stuff like that, and kind of standing her ground was another cool scene. Last episode, I told you guys how I felt about Harold. He's a Chris Cooper wannabe, basically. Oh, maybe you should tell my son this. Like, I don't hate the actor. I get where they're going with the character, but he's predictable. He's the cliche villain. He's just he's a very bad person, and you don't want to really be around him. And I think just that whole Harold thing and controlling Ward sort of sense. Ward has his ups and downs as well. I think Ward has his moments. This episode was just pretty shit. And then for the most part, it was a very more slower episode, kind of you sitting down and yawning every now and then. Basically, that was the episode. Except the few cool scenes that I mentioned, and other than that, it was really... a lot of episodes are just really slowed down when they could have picked it up, because this doesn't need to be 13 episodes. It could have been 8 episodes and could have got everything out of the way, honestly. There's a lot of episodes that are just pure filler. And then again, what happened to Simon? I want to know what happened to my boy Simon. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm going to give this episode a B-. I thought it was better than the first episode, just for the psychiatric ward and seeing him in that sort of setting and etc., etc. Just seeing him kind of with those other characters, and at the end breaking the door in the center, breaking the wall with his powers, and seeing him kind of use that was really awesome. It sucks that he has to build up his chi, though. That was a very slow thing as well. But you have to do what you got to do, right? Thank you guys again for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, share, and hit that subscribe button. Until next time, bye-bye.